evil long pursued, scurry did he, stumbling among the tree, the old of Riverdale. Out jumps Squirrel, screeching his battle cry, fierce woodland beast toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, at the edge of the world, in those untamed wilds, danger manifest, full of dark and fear. Squirrel, protect me, danger I can't see, high up upon the trees from where you lived. You fought off the owl, a bird that was fire, a furry friend of the forest, so let him go be, that is my story. The squirrel set me free, defeated that fowl, give him clean water, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, a furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, 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 toss an acorn to your little chipmunk, wandering along, was struck down by a fierce south wind, scarred with bitter song, where from deep the onflow a little woodland creature hidden among trees, his sparkling eyes a glitter. After the chipmunk, the evil long pursued, scurry did he, stumbling among the tree, the owl of Riverdale. Out jumps Squirrel, screeching his battle cry, fierce woodland beast toss an acorn to your squirrel.
Hello? Is this thing working? Okay. Yeah, my mic is cool. My mic was doing that thing where the thing didn't want to pick up audio for whatever. So I have changed the levels of the noise gate, and maybe that fixes it, maybe it doesn't. But welcome in, Lev, Lion, Dovey. We are playing some more Detroit Become Human, and it is giving me mouse giving me keyboard controls and not controller controls, so that's also special. Oh, there we go. Hold B to reboot. I haven't like broken it or something. OBS, what does OBS got to say about this? We have game audio, but it's loud. Check. Okay, there we go. Let me know if the game isn't loud enough now. X. Every time I click out, it tries to switch me back to mouse and keyboard, so don't let me tab out too much. Corrupted vision. Or impaired vision. Corrupted mind palace. Oh, that's the same one. Oh. Corrupted audio data. Damaged. All systems in low power mode. Effective. If you guys haven't played this, though, it is definitely a very neat story. And I don't know if I'll do it again on stream, but I am definitely interested in a second playthrough. Missing. I'm missing both my legs. Okay, so I'm left bumper, then it's gonna be right bumper, then left bumper. So am I in like robot graveyard or am I just in like a garbage dump? I'm a little unclear on what's being asked. Okay, so is that... Okay, that's a leg. 6847J functional. So, sit up. Move my leg. What? Crawl. Crawl. Friend. Analyze. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, and I have not muted my phone. That would have not been helpful. Thanks, Levs. Okay, stand. Escape junkyard. All right, well I can walk now, so that's a good start. I'm still unsure if this is like a robot graveyard or a garbage dump.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho. Find Jericho.
All right. Find Jericho. Got it. Okay, so I'm a little unclear on what we're doing here. Tap A. This is kind of gross. I realize this is like a garbage dump or a robot graveyard or whatever, but it's a bit much for me. That's wild. Up? Oh, hold up. Oh. There's other robots walking around. Others have survived. Replace damage parts, find optical unit, find pump regulator, find audio processor. Got it. Incompatible. This is a VX500 model. Damn it. Oh. This is a... My optical unit is damaged, so of course my vision should be fading in and out, and the audio is distorted because I can't hear anything. It's very eerie, though. Left bumper. Oh, wrong way. Try climbing. I don't think I can successfully climb it. Yeah, replace damaged parts. Okay, so we're just gonna wander around and try and find the parts, I suppose. Right here. Investigate. Audio processor functional. Open. Take. Wait. Why is the audio processor in its hand and not in its head? That's a strange one. Because, you know, it'd make more sense if I had to take it out of the other robot, right? Okay. You guys are crawling because you don't even have leggies or lower torsos for that matter. We have access to a map here. No. No map. So we're just kind of guessing. Spare?
No, please. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Okay, there's a claw there. Examine. What's up with this guy? Is that someone behind me? Oh, it's a guy climbing. Low energy, incompatible, a PB600. Bridge dump, and the robots don't even get recycled. Uppies. Okay, Ammon. Does this unit have a soul? Alright, Therium pump regulator.
Wait, please. Please don't do that. Thank you.
Okay, well, I could have repaired that part, but I spared that other robot instead. You know, I guess it's just more exploring. I'm assuming that they give you multiple options here, right? Functional.
Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you? Hello.
You can give me your eye.
AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you?
Oh, tap A.
My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest
Okay.
Life Maintenance Center.
Oh. Okay, so we can see now. All right, we can see, we can hear. We're leaking motor fluids everywhere. Scan. Oh, right trigger. Oh, we can see, so we can scan now. I get it. Examine. That's cool. That once you have a functioning eye, you get access to the scan again. That is a neat mechanic that I actually forgot about because it's been a couple weeks since we played this. We did Vampire Therapist last week. So I removed my regulator. Regulator. Insert. Boop. Okay. Uppies. Climb the slope. Okay, escape junkyard. Uppies. Right bumper. Left bumper. And then, okay, so this is going to be functionally the same as the crawling that we did earlier. Oh, tap Y. Tap A. Hold left bumper, hold right trigger. Hold right bumper, left bumper. We're doing good, Lion. I was just talking about how I don't know, like I talked to you about. I know I want to do a second playthrough, but I don't know if I'll do it on stream. But I was just also talking about how good like this part is. How like the audio is distorted until you fix the ears. Your vision's distorted and you don't have the scanner. Like this part is really eerie, but it's really well done. You know. But how you doing, Lion? This is like such a well done part, but it's so eerie. Lion, would it be a spoiler if you ask me this question? Answer this question: is this like a robot graveyard, or is it just a general garbage dump? Or is like the answer to that kind of spoilery? Wait, is this Connor? Is Connor dead or allegedly dead? Left bumper, right trigger. Did I just take out my like little light? Oh, that's Marcus. Okay, so this is the one that was with the old man that accidentally murdered the guy, and then the cop shot. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, nah, why would Connor be here? I think that's going to be a problem with me alternating weeks for the visual novels. I could have just waited 5 seconds, huh? But like, I think alternating weeks is gonna put me a little behind on remembering what's going on. Okay, so no, so find optical unit. Okay, you refuse to kill for pump. Refuse to kill. So there's more options on find optical unit, huh? Interesting. All right, what are the stats? So 68% of people made a decision about killing the android for the regulator, which means 32% of people don't even interact with that. 95% of people that find the android is begging to die. Interesting. Wait. 99% find audio processor, which means that 1% of people never fixes audio processor, I guess. Interesting. Oh, this is Connor. Okay, find Amanda. Nothing. Oh, also, Lion, I never figured out that alpha transparency on video thing. You recommended a different program to do something like that, but I don't remember what program you recommended. DaVinci Resolve, okay. And it should be as simple as like importing my video and then setting a chroma key and then just there. Or is it a bit more involved than just setting a chroma key? Okay. Then I might have to re-render the entire thing because the background is black. It's a fairly minor problem, and it's not urgent, though.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable.
Yeah, I'll just have to, like,
Enough.
re-render it with a green background.
You won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It will be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Traumatized.
Showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
He's intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and...
Amanda does not like these answers.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous.
Okay.
The most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created.
Why does Amanda not rock with you? Because Amanda doesn't like Connor. I think it's a race thing. I don't think she likes white androids. I'm just gonna fill my water real quick. I return.
If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this.
Okay. So she believes in us here. She doesn't want us to adapt, though.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Interesting. Okay. We're looking for Hank. Hello?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Back. Vulcan mind meld.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Now, hypothetically, if we're like sharing memories and stuff, couldn't that be a cause of like the robots going rampant and like becoming deviants and stuff?
Take a look at these samples here.
Read. Olsen. Lieutenant Anderson.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Before noon? Ruh-roh. Sit. Alright. So we're gonna sit here for like 3 hours. In real time.
Hi, honey. You okay?
I'm glad the game had me sit down just so I could stand up. Explore police station. Read. Free laws of robotic parenting. Family has never been easier. When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public were skeptical purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of CyberLife's bestsellers. What? Is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention, no smelly diaper. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's child's play. It's a stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own child or miss having a youngster at home. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years, and selling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization design. Can I read this article? There we go. Ivanov says, Niet. Russian president responds to Warren's warning. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comment as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions, like everybody else. The conflict showed no signs of abating. I'm assuming... Oops. Apparently we're just gonna interact with these things anyways. I was gonna say, I'm assuming that we don't interact with his stuff. Alright, all... Okay, break room, eating room. Alright, what do we got over here? Bathrooms. Oh, observation. Enter. Alright, go back to Hank's desk. Nope, nothing here. Alright, so we can exit. Okay. Exit. Enter. Alright, so this is where we interviewed the other android. Oh, and we can still see the blood on the walls, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, and that's where we got shot. Okay, so it's just... Okay, so the only objective is go back to Hank's desk. We don't know to go to the restroom because we are a robot. Oh. Right, we zoom in.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank, in my office.
We really need the forensics.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to...
Wow. So Amanda don't like us, Hank don't like us. What did we do to these people?
piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Well, no one's happy here. Least of all us.
I would like to start reviewing the case files. Can you tell me where I
Talk to Hank. Close the door on your way out.
Wow, he really doesn't like
Have a
us.
nice day, Captain.
You know what, Captain? You should be nicer to me. What if I go rampant? Alright, talk to Hank. Read the magazine. Okay, flowchart. Public opinion. We're unsure if we're unstable. Okay, so explore the station. Hank storms out. So yeah, I guess we could go check out the bathroom, but we're a robot. That shouldn't be necessary. Check on Hank. Yeah, and there's 2 locked options, so I don't know if there's anything else we can explore other than the washroom here. But let's take a door over here. Maybe there is something else we can go do. Wait, is this like leave? Open? Oh. Jokes. Jokes, we weren't supposed to go there. So yeah, I can't think of a rational reason other than the game tells me I can do it. So it might be like, you go interact with it and Connor's like, I don't need to use the washroom. Kind of deal. Oh no, we come in here and what? Just wash our hands or look? Yeah, we're a good-looking robot. I assume the game. Yeah, no. We just come in here and fix our tie. Got it. Yeah, I think it's just go talk to Hank. There ain't anything else going on here. And, you know, maybe there was other options if we had done other things, I suppose. Or, like, if we had had different outcomes with the captain. Yeah, just check on Hank. Okay. Hey, Hank. I know you don't like us, but here we are. New Connor, understanding, pragmatic.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant. I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Nothing.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
All right, well, at least it's near him. Analyze deviancy files.
Take a look. Any samples yet? Says they cut it or something.
Sit down. Music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
So they don't get along here. And then I'm not gonna ask about his working hours because that sounds like me criticizing him. So we're gonna start working.
Do you have any files on deviants? I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Access. All right. All right. Detroit Police Department case file. Agency QIR number PMA. October 4th, 38. 7922480. Port date, same day. This is an AL series Android disappearance. Gordon Lopez. Warrant Officer ID 9401 Unit 412. Case assigned to Lieutenant Anderson. Open. Involving Android, yes. Plaintiff reports that he left his Android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left home without being ordered to. Okay. I'm not going to read all the information at the top. All we're looking at is the date of the offense and the reporting date. So this was reported a day after. Charles Bell was attacked by his android. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by a AV500 number 234777821 model android working as a waiter at the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. Plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. Okay, and then this was where this happened on the 22nd, reported on the 23rd. Sarah Cornwall was attacked by her android. An AP700 number 480913802 model. The android also trashed several rooms of the house before taking flight. Okay, so 913802 821. So far, the only pattern here is that all the androids that are attacking people are 800s at the end of their on the 4th, reported on the 5th, someone has disappeared. The plaintiff, manager of the Eden Club, reported an unexplained disappearance and we're in ads. Alright, I'm gonna get up and stretch. I recommend that you guys do so too, and I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes. Levy caught a lobster for 71 gold. Levy now has 17,838 gold. My knee is snapped. Not snapped, cracked. It was not a pleasant experience. If that could have been less pleasant, I don't know how it would have been, but you know, that's how it be. Welcome back from ad jail. Alright, the plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported unexpected disappearance of a sex android model WR400 641790831. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Once again, another 800 series android. Scan all files. Okay, there we go. This is happened on November 5th, reported November 5th or November 5th. Attempted murder of a Victor Leo Manfred. Leo Manfred. For sure. And then this is Murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. His android, an AX-400, was not found on the scene and is the main subject. Okay, so we scan.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Hey, you take a look at these samples yet? Lab report says they cut it with something.
Yep. Right, we're gonna check this table. Oh no, check on Alice. Right, revive fire. Right bumper. Stick. Right, find some wood. The table. How's our buddy doing? Our buddy is not here. Left bumper. RA9. I am alive. Book. Bird watch money. Watch. Okay, and there's just a bird here, huh? Is it a live bird? All right, that's something. Did I come in during dead bird? We're exploring this house that Kara and Alice crashed in, there was another android here. And there was a bird on top of the washing machine. We did not, in fact, kill a bird or anything. Change appearance. Find new clothes. Okay. What for? Oh, there's trash over here. Perfect. But how are you, Opal? How was the rest of your stream? How was Animal Crossing? Light fire drop. Wait till Alice awakes. Alright, well. Read. You're just really tired. Eepy. You want me to chuck you into bed? So Eepy. Let me tuck you into bed. Get cozy. Cyber Wildlife. First Android Zoo open. CyberLife is set to open the first Android Zoo in Los Angeles, which exhibit all exotic species to have become extinct in the last 30 years. Loot turtles, polar bears, mountain gorillas, African elephants, and several species of tiger will be among the most high-profile attractions. CyberLife CSR spokeswoman Danielle Carnegie said the zoo caters to people of all ages, as a special mission to educate and inspire the younger generation about the importance of protecting our fragile environment. You're gonna lurkies? Alright. Thanks for being here. Enjoy your lurkies. Hopefully the sound of my voice puts you to sleep. Or doesn't. I don't know which is better in that scenario. But, you know. If you want to use me as your bedtime podcast, you know, by all means, right? Though some environmentalists have claimed the zoo will diminish popular concern for the extinction of real animals, it is difficult not to be enthusiastic about technology being used to recreate vanished species. The animals themselves have yet to be unveiled, but CyberLife promises they will be more real than the real thing. No doubt, an ideal weekend trip for... They will be more real than the real thing. So, is that like, Hi, Abby. More real than the real thing. But is this like us using mammoth DNA and an elephant ovum to recreate mammoths? But like in the image of how we think they should be? Interesting. How you doing tonight, Abby? Canada. Yep, and I can see that in the future they think that Canada is still the exact same. Oh, Abby. I didn't say it last night because I was doing something while you were streaming, but you guys were talking about like the half-hour time zone. And there's only like a few of them around the world. Our half-hour time zone is like Newfoundland. Newfoundland is one of the half-hour time zones. For whatever reason. It's like either Newfoundland or Prince Edward Island, that is. Yeah, one of them. Let me Google it real quick. Like, I didn't even bother looking it up because, like, I was trying to do something in a game that was time sensitive. So I didn't want to stop what I was doing to Google something. Half-hour time zone, Canada. Yeah, it is called the Newfoundland time zone. And it's Newfoundland and Labrador that use it. I'll post a. But yeah, that is something that I was actively aware of in my life. Yeah, and I heard you guys talking about it, but I didn't say anything about it. Because I was like, And then, like, at the end of stream, I was just super out of it, and then I forgot. Despite the United States voting its Android Act as early as 2028, the Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back its decision as to whether to not permit androids in the country. As a result, androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. Alright, so there's gonna be androids in 4 years, guys. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, they're contributing to record levels of unemployment. The arguments for it and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on. But for the time being, Canada remains an android-free zone. Fox. What does the fox say? Pow, 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 kapow. Cha, 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 chow. But also, where did our robot buddy go? Like, he was here last night, and he didn't murder us. We're not cool enough for robots. I mean, we got Artemis. Artemis is pretty cool. He just doesn't have a body, right? But here's the question, and you know, you'd have to ask Artemis this. What would Artemis's first act be if she had a body? You know, like, you know? Wait for Alice wakes, find new clothes. You know? Does Artemis have aspirations to have a body? A wardrobe? Perfect. Well, we'll take a jacket. He wants a body. But what would be the first thing that she would do with a body? I don't think you need to put your gun all the way over there to put on a jacket. You know, the jacket has pockets. There's the, like, there's the floor of this cabinet. Base of this cabinet. You pick up. There we go. Well, no, that's the thing. You gotta ask Artemis what she'd do with it. No, it's not for us to know or decide, right? It's for Artemis to know and decide. I, for one, support giving Artemis a titanium endoskeleton. But, expensive. But, you know, her brain also ain't a neural net processor, a learning computer, so... You know, my hopes and dreams of turning Artemis into a Terminator are pretty low, you know? But we can dream. No, that's the same magazine we already read. Abort, abort. Okay, we are trying to cut our hair, and there is a kitchen, so there might be a knife or something. I mean, our buddy had a knife. Whatever happened to him. Okay, so nothing here. Wait till Alice awakes. We can stare at the arcade machine more. Stare at the mirror. Magic boost. Do I have a modern deck? No. All I have right now is my commander decks. Oh, not Ralph. Is Ralph the guy's name? All I remember is there was another robot here. Oh, there's the scissors. Cut hair. And then this is when there's a hair cutting mini game where I actually have to like move the scissors around using my like triggers and stuff, right? What's robot hair made of? That's my next question. I mean, we could. Automodule not one enemy. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll be honest, Lion. I'm struggling a little to remember their names. All right, we'll be here for a bit, Abby. We'll probably not stay up too late today. Accessing AX400 options. Select new hair color. Can I just change? Robots can change their hair color at will, huh? Interesting. Sure. Let's go with the white. Finish. And we remove our implant so people don't know that we're a robot, right? Oh, we're gonna ply it out with the scissors. Ugh. That does not seem pleasant. Open. Ralph in here. Oh. So his throat is slit, so I'm assuming that Ralph murdered this guy. Well, yeah, exactly. Ralph did it. Oh, yep, they're investigating the grocery store that was held up. Ralph would never.
Neighborhood in case anybody saw anything. Okay, well let me know if they turn anything up. What are you gonna do with that? I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Oh, there's Ralph.
Ralph found this to feed the little girl. It's good for her. A present. To make up for past misunderstandings. Ralph will cook. We will do just like humans do. Humans like burnt meat. Come. Come and sit down.
I don't think it's a beaver. I think we appeased Ralph. Ralph could get violent here.
That's better. Ralph went to a lot of trouble to find something for the little girl to eat.
It might be a beaver.
It wouldn't be polite for her to refuse.
But the tail doesn't look right.
Great.
Muskrat, maybe?
Succulent, you'll see. Succulent. Succulent. Father, mother, little girl.
Please, Car. I don't want to eat that.
What did she say?
She said she doesn't want to eat it.
Well, maybe it's not good enough. Maybe she's used to better things. But Ralph did this for her, so she's going to eat!
Well.
Go ahead. Eat.
That got burnt pretty quick. Bluff.
We're going to stand up now. we're going to leave, Ralph.
No. No, you're not going to leave.
Uh-oh.
Until Ralph says so.
You said you wanted to be like a family, Ralph. Father, mother, the little girl, remember? Father would never threaten his little girl with a knife to make her eat.
Ralph went to a lot of trouble. That's why he just wanted the little girl to eat. But Ralph is not bad. No, not bad.
Then let us go.
Anybody home? There's blue blood on the fence. I know another.
Very lurky's opal. I mean, you don't need to be. I don't think it's a banning thing. Yeah, exactly, right? You just throw a cooldown on it, right? Like, you can throw long cooldowns on chat commands. That is always. Right. Investigate trail. I mean, that's the thing though. It is your punishment, or maybe just hear me out here, guys. You create a if statement. If feasible lion uses command, do nothing, else run script. You know, that is always an option, right? Feasible, you know, if feasible lion tries to start a fire, it's always a, you know, feasible lion has no feasible. QB has taken away lion's slider. You know, you'll only give lion one outcome. Scan android. Oh, reassure.
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you.
What?
There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Ralph scratched himself coming through. That's Ralph's blood.
AX400.
I'm looking for an AX400. Have you seen it?
Ralph's seen nobody.
Are there any other androids here?
Other androids? No. Ralph is alone.
Poor Ralph. Auto WR600. Gardner. Reported missing. Alright, a burn mark, irreversible skin damage, extreme heat. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Signs of software instability. Probability of self-destruction moderate. Okay. Oh. Food androids don't eat. Probably toy looks like new perfect wood kind of fence. Can I talk to Ralph about these things? Does Twitch want me to send finish message? I don't know. My affiliate anniversary is actually on the 21st. But it doesn't tell you that people can actually send the message the day before you set. So, you know, here we are. Because I'm doing the charity stream tomorrow. So I set it for the 19th. But it didn't confirm that you guys would be able to use the message on the 18th, which is weird, you know? Or else I would have set it for the 20th. But here we are. But thanks. I mean, yeah, like, you guys can say it, because you can always do it 24 hours in advance and 24 hours after. It allows you to do it from 5 a.m. the day before. I think it counts my local time zone. Okay, I am truly unsure at how this Ralph thing works. Find source of stress. We're doing good, Mountie. Hey, Daff. Hydrate.
Nobody.
We're doing good. I just found it weird that I said. I mean, I think it just does based on your region. I don't know. I just work here.
Coming, Lieutenant!
Goodbye, Ralph. Oh, no, he still wants me to investigate. Okay. Arcade machine? So can I just leave? Like, find the source of stress. But like, it's just all the things that we've already looked at. Unless we were supposed to go upstairs anyway. Okay, it's not gonna let me go upstairs. Wouldn't have sent it, but I want to see if it like auto translated or something. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't make the rules, guys. But like, it's very strange that it asks you to set a day and then lets people do it the day before, because that kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. You know. I could be the source of stress, but find the source of stress. So there's the magazine, there's the fire, and there's this arcade cabinet.
Run, quick, Kara!
Oh. Bye, Kara.
Connor, what's going on? It's here! Call it in! Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
And you didn't stop them? Every time you walk near him, it goes up. I think so. I mean, we already know her name, though. Like, I don't think that's an issue, right? It would only have been an issue if we hadn't found her.
Don't shoot, we need it alive.
Uh-oh. No. Kara? Kara? Don't do it. This is a horrible...
Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Hey, where are you going? I can't let them get away.
There's a lot of stuff here.
Never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
You will get yourself killed. Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
Well, Hank like that at least. Jeez. Uh-oh. Jeez. These cops are only good at, I mean, I don't think it's safe for the cops to go chasing the androids across the freeway.
Are you okay?
That is a lot. I wouldn't have to, I mean, it's probably just game over if you fail at some point, but like, you know? But it might not be a game over because you can still explore Marcus's and Connor's stories, right? There's just one place. Hey, I tried to convince my friend who is a Frog VTuber to play Frogger on stream. So, you know what? All right, there's a lot of things going on here. So, her and Alice get to the other side. So there is a no option there, which will lead to that bottom path. So if we also disobey a Hank's order, there's going to be a we catch up to them, which is that middle path, or we fail and they still get to the other side. And then the game over condition on the bottom, I assume. So them getting away over the fence where we don't play the mini game, I assume. Not even catching up to them. Check fireplace, investigate squat, ground floor. So there's a lot of things we didn't do. Interior android, that would be him going rampant. Geez, and there's an entirely second tree all the way up here, huh? Oh, because there's the 3 different places options we can go: the hotel, squatting, and then a bunny. I have bunny ears, and then we wear these for a couple minutes until I get annoyed with them. That's what you guys get for an Easter redeem. If you don't like it, well, what you get. Yeah, so like, and they all end in Connor and Kara. Interesting. Yeah, like, once again, I might play this game again, but it might not be on stream.
Provided Detroit police with a prototype detected
You should.
android. Although
I just own other
police
ears.
androids
Is it cat ears?
This would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We've contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
Find Jericho. Got it. Left trigger. Alright. Look for graffiti. Oh, okay. I see what they want me to do. Okay, so it's on this wall here. It's this one. Okay, hold right trigger to decipher graffiti. Okay. Okay, so we're always looking for that square shape. And I own cat ears. Yeah, a few pairs. All right, I'll be right back. You guys are in ads, and I'm gonna get some apple pie. Here's a fun one for you guys. So today I went and got tacos for Taco Tuesday, right? And there was like a couple big orders around the time that I ordered, and they lost my taco somehow. Like, I assume that they just ended up in a bag with the other orders because it was busy and there was new people on. So I paid $10.56 for 2 tacos. I walked away with $20 in gift certificates. So I guess I have enough money for Taco Tuesday for the next 2 weeks. And I'm not complaining. Because free tacos. It's like, I get off work at 5:30. I get home, like, I get down here around like 6:15. Like, just being able to stop in and pick up tacos, not so bad. Honestly, $10 for 2 tacos, not either. All right, next graffiti is yellow. Hey, Brent. Thanks. How we doing today? It's wild to believe I've been doing this for a whole year. Android only. Oh, right, because I removed my cerebral cortex. Nope, that's enough. How are you doing today, Brent? You rolled your ankle? Jesus. Oh yeah, you were going to Vegas. Did you win? Because you said you were going to do some gambling while you were there. Hopefully you won some money. Win some, lost some. Yeah. But like, how did you average out, I suppose, is the question, you know? Though sometimes it's just the fun of playing. When they made over 400 above the 600 you spent. And that's not so bad. There's the symbol. And then there's a second one. There. Oh. Alright, and then we're looking for 2 stars. So we're looking for some stripes. Oh. Alright, so we're not RP walking anymore. Thanks, Dovey. I would like to cross this street. No. We're doing charity stream stuff on Thursday night. There's 2. And then we're looking for some robots behind a fence. It's supposed to be Friday, Dove. So I don't have to use a vacation day. So when Twitch asked what day I want it to be set to, I said the 19th. But it lets you guys do the announcement 24 hours before the date I set for whatever reason. So it's a very strange system. It lets you do it for the 24 hours before or after, based on a day starting at 5 a.m. But like, it doesn't give you that message when you're selecting the day. It's just text above the panel for whatever reason. So, whatever, you know? It's annoying that it's set up that way. It should give you a confirmation, like, telling you such when you're picking a day. Tomorrow. You know, so like, I picked it assuming that you guys would be able to do it on Wednesday, you know, which you still can. You know, but my actual affiliate anniversary is Friday. I should probably set up like a 5-minute timer for the bunny ears or something. But this is just how we're gonna live today. It is currently until I get bored of wearing the bunny ears. But, you know.
Spare some change.
Yeah, I'm looking for a fence with robots painted on the walls, I think. Yeah. Fence with robot painted on the wall behind it. Okay, there's that. So it's got to be somewhere over this way. Where somewhere over this way would be, I couldn't tell you. But, no. Man, if I have to, like, go in a building and then go, like, through a building. I mean, it'd be funny if they made me do that, but confusing. Okay. I think what could be kind of neat is if when you're like scanning, while we're here, if when you're scanning, right, is if they like put like a red wall showing what bounds you were in, because you know it tells me like, hey, turn around. Like clearly the game, has the means to be like, hey, you know, the robots can't go here. All right. 1, 2. Three. I move this board to get at this one. Yep. Boop. And there we go. All right. Faces painted on a wall near a window. Okay, and that's right there. Not close enough. Uno. Find a way to reach the roof. Okay, left bumper. Pull. Uppies. Uppies. No? No uppies? Oh, there we go. Hey, Moth. Alright, the problem with pausing this game, it's that Ghost Chat is white. So now I have white on white. Welcome in, Raiders. If anyone needs to raid and run, eat, sleep, drink, pet your cat, pet your dog. Light a candle for a moth. What did we play today? We played Fruit Trees Are Dead. Oh, that's the mystery game that you were playing when I stopped in early. Yes, I looked at it and I was very confused at what was going on, and then I just left the tab up. It's definitely our type of game where I either need to be there from the beginning or ask a lot of questions. But yes, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, it is, what, like 5 p.m. there? This is a very early stream for Moth. That is also something I noted earlier. Thanks for paying your taxes, guys. But yeah, how we doing, Moth? Finish the main story, gonna mess around. Is it like, it looked more like a kind of detective-y puzzle game from what I watched. But like, it was very much a kind of look up a gameplay video from the beginning or watch your VOD kind of deal for me, since I showed up like an hour in. Or maybe not an hour in, but like... Oh, okay, okay. That sounds fun. How much is it? I do like puzzle games. Steam. This is where I go down a rabbit hole looking up Steam games again. Root. 1949 Canadian. It is 25% off though. We'll wishlist this real quick, and then I will, when I get paid on Thursday, I'm going to look at sale ends Thursday 10 a.m. Okay, yeah, Thursday morning before day 2 of JamesCon, I will look at my wish list and decide what I can afford to buy. But that game does look really cool. But there's so many things that I want right now. Yeah, it looks really fun. But how Liquid, Kai, how are you guys doing today? Is this day? No, tomorrow's day 1. Fair. But not cold enough to start the fire, right? Oh. Okay, that's the one we found. There's 2. Is in an alternate color. Quiet day, 1 stream because I don't know what else to do with my day. There's lots of things to do with your day. Knit, do art, color, read, you know. Stream. Stream is also a solid choice though, right? Wait, what? Use right stick to select a route. Use right trigger to preview route. Okay, so I jump. Would be too unstable. Interesting. Too unstable, okay. Okay, so compute. Okay, so it's just look at the options and then it'll tell me what I can actually do. Interesting. How is my sponsored cat? Are we gonna win the NASCAR championships this year? I do love winning. Also, like, what is this sponsorship deal? Like, do I have to send you money for cat treats or something? Puppies? I mean, that's what 3, so 2. I hate how every time I zoom out to look at the big picture of it, I see another one, you know? It's vexing. Oh, there's the third one in yellow. 3. All right, so we're looking at inside of a building near a pillar. Reconstruct. Puppies. Okay, would not be solid enough. All right, so we go up that way, up there. We jump. Unstable. Okay. So getting to here is fine, though. No. Okay. So I have a third route. No. Okay, so it's one of these two routes. So let's run this again. Right? So I don't want to go there, though. So we can't stop here, huh? So it's got to be this route. Copies. You know, I think this would be more fun if it was puzzly and you had to look around and find the routes. You know, but like often it's just like find this one thing, right? Okay, so too high. You. Okay. Execute. Execute order 66. Let me tell you though, Kai. Yeah, I'm gonna order 66U. Rude, Brent. Please don't. I'll just see myself out then. Hey, Ian. How we be? Welcome in. I hope you're well today. Oh, cool. That's cool. How it's on the pillar, but you have to stand at the right angle to actually get it. How you doing, my guy? Ian? Ian? I got a question for you. Because you're tall. Like, I never realized how tall you are. Because I always see you sitting, right? And your camera's kind of above you. Are you like 6'6"? Because you look really big compared to Pear, who is allegedly 5'7". So, I'm pretty sure he lied to us about that, and he's probably like 5'5". Like, you know, I've never seen that guy up against like a height strip. But, you know, you look really tall, Ian. So now I'm curious. You're 5'11"? Really? Now, is it because when you guys were all in the room, you were standing closer to the camera than Pear was? Because you just seem so much bigger than him. Yes, we have a bunny redeem now, Lion. So, for 5-ish minutes, I'll wear the bunny ears. I mean, it's almost Easter. Easter's next month, right? So I thought we could have a fun little Easter redeem. You know? I thought it'd be fun and cute, and it's really not a lot. Wait, Ian, is Horror 5'9"? Yeah, how tall is everyone? It is that... Oh, it is that time. Let me talk you in, Lion. Oh. Alright, well, let me put my ears back on. Well, Brent, I know how big you are. Brent, I have stood facing you. We used to work like 8 feet apart. Not even that some days. No, wait. That was a flowchart. That's not what I wanted. We touched... I mean... I don't know... I mean, working in a kitchen, you've been closer to people than you would have ever thought you would be, for sure. Follow trail to Jericho. Ah. Yeah, Horror doesn't strike me as a particularly tall dude, you know? He's slightly bigger than me. But I'm about Pear-sized. So, you know. I don't know. I'm just a small dude. Just a little guy. Uppies? You're James height? You know, Levy, I would have never thought that, but also, like, I never see you standing near enough to something for me to make a height guess, you know? Like, the only thing that we ever see you stand near is that, like, kind of table by your window. But it's far enough away from your desk, it's hard to judge the distance, you know? So it's, like, hard to judge the height and distance. All right there, Brent. Cool your heels on that one. How's things? Are you back at work? My mic does tend to do that whenever I look away. So that's not even surprising. I don't know how I feel about jumping off that into water. That's strange. All right, and we're running around in the dark, so that's cool too. Open. Boop. By the way, James, come by and say hi if you get time Thursday night. Planning on gaming with a friend for my birthday. All right, I'll see what I can do. I am doing a charity stream until 9 p.m. So depending on when you are streaming, you know, I'll try to make it in. But when you say night, I assume that you'll still be on after 9 p.m. Might be done by... I could probably come hang out for for your last hour or so then. But yeah, we're doing a charity stream for World Wildlife Fund this time around. So I'll be clearing out the swear jar, and for the channel points, you guys can redeem them to make me donate $1. Asking me if I was back at work, or was that? No, I was asking if you're back at work now. Yeah, I'm just asking if I'm your work lunchtime podcast today. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me being. Open left trigger. You know, it says T and R, and I still get them wrong. I could have said it. Oh, PTO, nice. So you're on like vacation days or whatever, right? Ian's hanging out with us right now. Alternate take, Ian. You respond with, there is no Ian, only Zool. Run machine causes panic in Camden. Residents in the Detroit suburb of Camden, including roadblocks and dozens of police interviews, flushed out a felony fugitive. But this fugitive with a difference. The suspect is an android. The rogue AX400 model is thought to be suffering from an extremely rare malfunction, and took extreme measures to avoid police, even dashing across a busy highway to avoid pursuing officers. Eyewitness statements are inconclusive, and with no official report, it's impossible to say for sure what really happened. But local news correspondents are looking into the case at this very moment. No CyberLife spokesperson was available for comment, and speculation looks set to continue. 5 hours ago, there you go. There is no Ian, only Zool. Yeah, exactly, right? I thought of the most harmless thing I could think of from my childhood. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Let me tell you, old Ghostbusters, like, I would absolutely watch a remake of those, you know? But like, I also like how they're trying to tie the new movies into the continuity of the old one. So I think that like remakes would also ruin that. NASA announced the launch of a 5-android crew to explore Io, one of Jupiter's satellites. The journey will last 3 years and expected to teach us much about the formation of our solar system. Though not the first androids in space, this is the first all-machine crew, proving that androids are sufficiently reliable to be entrusted with the entire mission. Androids are an extraordinary asset for the conquest of space. Cosmic radiation destroys human DNA. Humans suffer many effects from long-term space travel, while androids are immune to most of these issues. NASA confirmed no return journey was planned, and the androids would work on Io for several months before being destroyed by the extreme conditions of the planet. That's unfortunate. Okay, fire extinguisher. Dead end. Oh. Nope. Nope. Goodbye. Goodbye. I want none of that. Jesus. You just Kool-Aid man this? Hold up a second. They're talking about the KFC dating sim. Yeah, no, I've got them on low in the background. Okay. Open. Boop. All right. All right. Oh, thanks for paying your taxes, Ian. We will be making an announcement regarding your taxes. I mean, I've already said it. If you pay your taxes enough, you get a physical A coin at the end of the year. So, you know, definitely worth doing. Well, how else do we, like, fix the roads and stuff? That's a lot of robots.
Welcome to Jericho.
So, robots are building their own society here? Okay, meet the people of Jericho. So, there is no way to screw that up. Okay, world stats. The read on the run. So there's a magazine I didn't read. There's a don't exit the station option. Interesting. I remember you mentioned that. I think it's awesome, especially since I love. Yeah, there'll be resin coins. They won't be like minted coins, because you gotta order a significant number if they're minted. And I don't know how much interest there is in it, you know?
Plastic with you?
And then we're thinking different colors if you meet a certain number of check-ins. But also for the charity streams that we do 4 times a year. For every $5 you donate, I'll just give you one manually. So, you know, as a catch-up mechanic,
100% guaranteed. You can't go wrong.
0 streams for whatever reason, right? That is my thought on some kind of catch-up mechanic, and you know, whatever.
All right, I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, you won't regret this.
Okay. What's up, Hank?
What is your problem? Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
Apologize.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station. I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Oh, wow. You've even got a brown-nosed apology program. Guys at CyberLife thought of everything, huh?
Here you go.
Got a cheeseburger. 1680 kcals, 36 grams of lipids, 53 grams of carbs, 53% water, 2.2 grams of salt. So, here's the thought. People that like watch anime. Now you can't transmute a living thing, but can I transmute a hamburger? Like if I had all the materials for the chemical elements of like beef or whatever, could I make a burger? You know? Is that an option?
Thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Huh, not a chance. Follows me everywhere.
This is when I wander off, right? Goodbye. No. Immediately follow Anderson. They knew that people were gonna try and wander off when he said it. when they said he follows me everywhere. Oh, hey, nobody. Depends on the rules for transmutation for universe. Valid. Oh. Apparently I was, oh, I'm on a timer. Let me open chat on my other monitor. Depends on the rules for transmutation. Care to hear an idea that crossed my mind in regards to, hit me, Ian. What you got? You want a tax rebate at the end of the year? Because I could look into it. Nobody, I would be assuming the Full Metal Alchemist universe, since that's the one where that says I can't transmute human. You guys compose your thoughts. I'm gonna fill my water. Nobody, you're in charge. I didn't have to go far. I'm back already. Oh, Levy is just spinning in circles there. Nobody is excited to be in charge. That is a first around here. Most people, when I tell them they're in charge, they go, "What do I do?" We have ended stream once over it. For all y'all, because a lot of people know each other at this point. All y'all, if you don't know nobody, nobody does a lot of Celeste, but also, nobody also built a Gundam. I too have a Gundam, nobody. A smaller one, mind you. But we built a Gundam on stream. I do this, like I can't just go into just chatting. We too have a Gundam. All right, so just back to the main screen. And then read actual chat. I've noticed you can do it multiple times per stream. What if you had higher increments like 5, 2500, 500? We tried that last year, it was not great. Because it's more of a, it's just a channel, like I showed up to stream check-in, right? And then when we hit certain thresholds, we're gonna build some Lego flowers. We got like a little cardboard coffee shop to build. You know, so like by providing higher increments that people are gonna do inconsistently, it's harder for me to pick numbers as goals for when we're gonna do those streams. So that would be the issue with doing it that way. And it's extra channel point redeems I have to program. And we are only limited to 50 of them. So that's the other concern with that. We're just gonna chat until the ads are over, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna do at this point, guys. But like we tried that out last year because other people did ask. So we did have a 10 and a 25 as well. So people could pay 36. But it's too hard to be like, at 500, we're gonna do this. Because the numbers have to be higher, but they can't be too high because it's inconsistent who's paying which ones, right? That being said, I'll show you guys something cool while we're not playing the game. I say this because, you know, we're not on just chatting anymore. But this is one of the coolest things I own. Thanks for paying your taxes, nobody. But I might have played a Warhammer for once in my life. And flamethrowers are... Primaris aggressors are cool. So I am very much at the point of my Warhammer career that I am very much thinking that if I get back into Warhammer, I'm going to run the 9 Dreadnought army. I only have to paint 9 models. They're big, they're intimidating, but they're easy to paint. I have Sisters of Battle, I have Squats, I have Salamanders, I have Ultramarines. Could I cobble together a full Imperial army? Probably. Which is my preference? Salamanders. So, like, I might build, like, a small 1,000-point army of Salamanders and then, like, you know, a full 6 Dreadnoughts to fill out elites and heavy supports even. But, you know, like, the lore is what appeals to me. And, like, the game is fun to play. I hate building and painting models. You know, that's the least fun part to me. But I have played Space Marines for a number of years. We haven't even entered ads yet. Oh, there's the ads. But also, Ian, as to your point about the taxes, the neat thing is that when I end stream, it'll post to chat how many taxes we've collected so people know how close to a goal we are. So if I check the end of my VODs, I can get a measure of engagement for a stream, which is kind of neat. And, you know, sometimes people do a silent lurk. Like, lots of times I'll just open up your guys' streams. I'll say hi. I won't even say I'm lurking, but I'll just leave the tab up while I'm doing whatever, you know? Or if I'm at work, I'll just put you guys on this podcast, and if I don't have anything to say about your game or what's going on, you know, I don't even say hi, you know? But also, I'm at work, so, you know, trying to be active in a stream can be distracting sometimes. And I'm supposed to do my damn job. You know, I say these things like Ian can hear me when Ian is in ads. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, Ian can hear me. Ian probably has turbo. I mean, once again, if you don't have turbo, you absolutely should. Turbo is the price of like 2.5 subs, and you get ad-free across every channel, so it's a no-brainer. Yeah. Not only do I support turbo, we have a chat command for that. So you can sub on browser, or you can get turbo. I even made a chat command for it because people are always like, how do I get to the thing on mobile? You know, and I'm like, here's a link. You know, and while they can't click it in there, if they do need it, I just post it and pin it for a minute because you can click the links in the pin message on mobile for whatever reason. It's a very strange circumstance that they've designed it such a way. But you know, I've thought of most of these things. Just like I readily had the charity link for Pander, you know? Because it's a huge pain to get the link on mobile. And sadly, most of us use mobile for our everyday stuff. You know, lots of times we just tune in while we're at work or, you know, on the run. But yeah, and Ian, that's part of my debate about lurk commands even. Like, I've asked people, I was like, do you like lurk? Like, do you want me to come in and exclamation point lurk? Or do you just want me to actually lurk and not say a damn thing? And most people are like, do what you want, right? You know, I know some people prefer to be told that you're around. And, you know, for those people, I try my hardest to remember to do it. Alright, let's get back to the game in any case.
You didn't pay for your meal.
Gary's a friend. I scratch his back, he scratches mine.
Fair enough. Let's talk about the highway.
When we were chasing those deviants, why didn't you want me to cross the highway?
Because you could have been killed. And I don't like filling out paperwork for damaged equipment.
How do you feel about you deviant?
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind.
I'm happy to do it, Ian, and it's something, is a link that I have just pinned in my Discord in a private channel, just so I can copy and paste and change the usernames whenever necessary.
Feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
Wow.
Androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Hank really don't like us.
Well, they fucked up.
Well.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons. You ever dealt with deviants before?
Yeah, a few.
A few months back, a deviant was threatening.
Hey, Dringles.
The little girl.
How we doing today?
I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything.
You're just out here doing wombat things? Truth.
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit.
That's good. Is it still itchy?
I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added...
That's good, Dringles.
But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features.
Uh-oh.
I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Hi, Hank. And that's the story about how Connor got hit by a car crossing the street. That's for being generous. Thanks, bot. I agree. And like, sometimes people just, you know, have a low social battery, right? You know, but like...
Hey, Connor. You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well,
do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
I often like when I get home from work, I often have a low social battery, so I absolutely get that. This is a video of Jake Peralta from Brooklyn and I have put in the scenes of games.
Nobody's supposed to be living here.
No?
The neighbor said he saw a man.
Can you send me a link to that?
We have to investigate every time.
Okay, a rock dove.
We're gonna need more cops.
Question the suspect. Is there anything else going on here? No.
Making a report back there in the elevator, just by closing your eyes?
Correct.
Shit.
Knock, knock, knock. All right, I'll be here, Levs. Kool-Aid man, the door.
Anybody home?
You should be able to.
Open up!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
But you could also just throw it in the Discord. There's a games channel in the Discord. There should be a games channel in the Discord. There you go. I will also paste that into the Discord for people that aren't here that are curious. And I'll just throw in a tag that there may be spoilers. Games. I'll just throw this in clips. Yeah, screenshots and clips. I'm just winging my entire existence out here, guys. Edit https / Jake Peralta of Brooklyn Nine-Nine in may contain. There we go. And it's there if people that aren't here, you know, are curious. That's my plan. And then I will remember to look at it after stream. See? There's me thinking. Knowing that, like, I'm not going to scroll through chat to do it. Hank, we're just gonna, like, Kool-Aid man some doors, or what's the plan here? Oh, birds.
What the fuck is this?
Lot of birds. Like,
Jesus, this place stinks.
like an infinite amount of birds.
Looks like
Have you played this, Dringles?
Our man's gone.
Oh. Analyze. Urban farms of Detroit. Fields in the heart of the city. 265 acres. 265 acre avenue, Detroit. You've never played this? Well, then you've already been spoiled on the game based on this Brooklyn Nine-Nine video. Boop. I backed out this thing I was trying to analyze. Okay, so that's the same thing. Oh. It's okay, so if it's recently been moved. There's a book. Is that like a maze? The background underneath the text?
I need some fresh air.
Interesting. And we just shove it in our pocket, huh?
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
Okay. More birds. Why is there so many birds? Why is there birds in this, like, closed cabinet? Closet, I suppose it is. Like, this is a lot of birds. Well, at least there's not more birds in the fridge. Suspect doesn't eat, you don't say. Suspect cares for wild animal. Okay. Okay. Detroit become birds. Yeah, pretty much.
RT.
Food.
Initials.
What's for dinner, Levs? Also, like, 10:17 for dinner. A little late. Detroit become avian. You know, like a Kenku from D&D.
Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times.
Man, we're just like...
It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
I don't know.
Looks like mazes or something.
Obsessive compulsive writing. Analyze. Bowl of broccoli cheese. What? That I've never heard of this. I mean, there's lots of foods I've never heard of. Recently disturbed traces of avian fecal matter. But like, would you like to elaborate on what this broccoli cheese rice is? I don't have a lot of thoughts on it because I am a little confused. Oh, where it was sitting. Open marker pen, still wet, recently used. Midnight mood, black. Okay. All. You've heard of the 3 ingredients separate? Yes, I have heard of. Yes. I have heard of the 3 ingredients.
Smell the paper. See the pages turning yet.
Blue blood.
Hello. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Oh, they removed their chip. Deactivated on November 6th.
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons.
Find cause of loud noise. Okay. Got other rooms to investigate. Oh, a magazine. We love reading these magazines. Earth's environment officially beyond repair. He's officially extinct. Global famine to follow. This rice with broccoli and cheese is pre-made. But like, is it a cheese sauce? Or is it just cheese? I guess is to clarify my question. Soy sauce with cheese? Oh, I guess for the rice. Like, is it broccoli with cheese with rice on the side, or is it served over the rice? Environmentalists have long warned us about a tipping point. The moment at which global warming reaches a level that is irreversible. Scientists are now saying we have officially passed it. Global rainforests have been reduced by 79% since 2000, and coastal corals by 58%. Polar ice has melted to such an extent that rising sea levels have many states struggling to keep the water out of their coastal towns. With these cooling factors so diminished, there is now too much carbon in the atmosphere for the environment to ever absorb. Jason Rees, head of the Global Environment Agency, said this study confirms that what many of us suspected for a long time. But the real calamity is the linked decline of natural resources from energies to minerals, which are almost exhausted and can never be replaced. Many environmentalists have criticized Rees's comments as discouraging people from taking action. But Rees has defied these criticisms. It's important for people to accept the reality of the situation. The planet will keep... I want to say cheese sauce, like it's... Okay, investigate apartment, so... Okay, so we got the magazine here. We got the bird room there. We got a bathroom here. Okay. Oh. What do we got here? Fake? A credit card? An ID? A fake ID? Okay. So, fake ID. We gotta figure out where the noise came from. So, was it standing on this stool and used to climb up?
Let's get out of this shithole before I die of an asthma attack.
We're missing something.
Well, next time, think faster, Sherlock. Come on, I've had enough of this dump. Move, fuckers.
Why does he hate pigeons? Okay, so we found the diary. We did not find Rupert. Yeah, only so 1% of people choose to leave. He just killed his wife? Possibly. Hello, Marcus.
Who are you? Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
This is Jericho? It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore. How many are you?
There are 19 of us still in working order. The rest were damaged escaping their masters.
Many tried to reach Jericho. Few succeed. Humans have little pity for our kind.
Okay.
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you?
Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
I came to Jericho looking for hope. Looks like I'm not gonna find any here. You're lost.
I am lost.
Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
Okay.
You're safe here. You can stay with us as long as you want.
Go and see Lucy.
Who's Lucy?
She'll be able to help you.
I need a bit more info than that. Okay, settle in. Find Lucy or Jericho. Start fire. Lion, good news. Good news, the game's letting us do it.
I've heard humans are afraid of dying too. Do you know what happens after death?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
Goodbye, robot friend. So, do they take the damaged robots that make it here, like, and break them down for parts? You know? Like, Did they treat them all as organ donors? Hello? Ruh-roh. Child models.
Him out when they didn't want him anymore. He was living on the streets before we brought him here.
They'll all
Savage.
shut down if we don't find a way to help them.
To help them, we need blue blood and biocomponents. We salvage what we can from those who shut down. But there's never enough.
So
Valid.
how do they survive?
They won't. We're slowly dying out.
Oh, that's why there's only 19 of you. Not enough parts and stuff to go around. So yeah, they do treat the ones that shut down as organ donors. So there is that. I wonder why they have all, like, do these robots not, the androids not have like night vision or anything? Is that what I'm missing here? Oh, we got something here. Hello? What's in this box? Crate already emptied. Okay, but what was in it? Cyber life. Analyze. Parts? Did they fall off the back of a truck? Cyber life warehouse and docks, West Torrance Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Okay. We got 2 robots here. Hello? Talk?
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey. They despise us. They'll never
Okay.
accept what we are.
Spare parts?
These guys need spare parts and blue blood. Why hasn't anybody gone to get that?
It's not that simple. Can't just go shopping at a CyberLife store. Anyway, nobody wants to risk leaving Jericho.
Okay. How long have you been here?
4 weeks, 3 days, 11 hours.
Hmm.
When I escaped, there was nowhere else to go. Jericho seemed as good a place as any.
Okay.
If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
Okay. We got some stairs that go up. We got something. Oh, someone we can talk to back here. Hello? How are you doing?
Not in very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working.
Okay.
I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
That's kind of rude to ask.
I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
Got anything going on back? Oh, yeah, there's someone we can talk to back here. Hello? Are you Lucy?
Are you Lucy?
That's what I said.
Sit down.
You okay, ma'am? Oh, you're hooked right into the ship, huh? Interesting.
Show me.
Left bumper. Copies.
I'll stop the bleeding.
Oh, is that what we use fire for? Does that mean you're... I mean, I guess so, Drongo. But, like, poking yourself into the ship systems doesn't make you the ship, right? You know? They're not mutually the same.
Drink this.
You guys don't have enough to go around. No. Decline. There is no decline, huh? But, like, they clearly need it. We literally just asked someone why they don't go get more. And we drank all of it. We're the villain here. Up.
Give me your hand.
And... Hey.
You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you.
Correct.
Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light. Which will prevail? Your choices will shape our destiny.
Oh, great. My choice will shape everyone's destiny. Perfect. Marcus for president of the androids, such as they are. Pose a plan to Simon. Start fire. So, Simon. Are you Simon? Yeah, you're Simon. We got some guys over here. Boop. That's the issue with playing a game where you're the main character. Then you make a game where you're just side character, right? Like, and can I play NPC Simulator? Is that a game? You know, like, press where my job is to say press B to jump.
Simon. I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouse is in Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe.
Coward.
It's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
D North is on board.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Simon's on board.
Okay. I'm in.
Hey, that wasn't so hard. Hey, look, we found every possible thing. Ah, some people want to talk to Josh. Or light all the crates. Interesting. But I agree, Dringles. There should be a game where, like, your choices influence what the main character does, right? But, like, you're not the true main character.
You're gonna be okay? We'll get some help here. Soon this will all be just a bad memory.
Oh, so we're just breaking into more houses. Got it. Open. Close. Then you make a simulator where you're a parent and your child, and your choices in the child would shape a superhero-like character that could be interesting. And then like, so you play through the game, and then like you get a like a Fallout-esque like.
Are you Zlatko?
Who's asking?
I was told you could help us.
I don't know who told you that. You came to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Wait. We really need your help.
Come in.
I mean, we're at least out of the rain.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
All right. Find help. Follow Zlatko. Ain't anything else we're doing here.
Luther, would you be so kind as to take these ladies' coats?
Utah.
Don't be afraid of our big friend here. Luther is just another android that I helped. He keeps me company in this big, empty old house. Please, make yourselves at home.
Okay. Well, we're out of the rain, which is a start.
How did you hear about me?
An android. On the street, he said you could help us.
I see. Deviant, huh? What about her?
She's human.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life. I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year. Beautiful landscapes, open spaces, clean air, and no android laws. Great place for a fresh start.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
Of course. Well, I can help you. But first, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah. All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all times. I'll remove yours, and then you'll both be safe. Come on.
You're in Detroit now? When do you begin? They're going to remove all my android parts and make me into human, I guess. You know, it's like... It's reverse roboticism. Squirrel button, so I don't see it happening anytime soon. That is also correct. There's a lot of things going on here. I need to set up a 5-minute timer for the ears. Levy, I think we reached the 5 minutes long ago.
And that man. Let's go, I have a bad feeling.
Rhea, sure.
It'll be okay, Alice. He's going to remove my tracker, and then we can start over again in Canada.
Well,
You want that
this does not look safe for us.
Please excuse the mess.
I mean, wherever you want.
Discreet for my machine.
I think I found my calling.
Removing trackers is illegal, so
Bun, come back.
For discretion over
I see.
I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No. No, she'll be all right.
That's good.
I'm pretty sure that he's like saying he's helping all these androids, and then like just like scrapping them out for parts. What's the cooldown? The cooldown is like 5 or 10 minutes. You know, you guys could do it indefinitely. Oh, they want me to talk to Alice. That's why we keep looking at her.
Come on, Alice.
This way, please.
Back on Alice. All does that go? Yep, we've definitely done surgery on androids before.
Just stand over there.
Enter. I mean, if this cooldown brings you guys, if this channel point redeem brings you guys joy, like, by all means. It's hard to find things that you guys actually want to spend your points on, is what I found.
You know what's strange? For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them.
Hmm.
So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
What? But you said that...
Yeah, people believe what they want.
Okay.
You Deviants are so naive. They all come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on.
Ah.
Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go!
Oh, I forgot about the child. Lock it up. I'll deal with
Thanks,
it later.
Doc.
Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. And so deluded.
Thanks for paying your taxes.
Think it's time.
How's your week off coming? We're doing okay.
That's what you get for having a dream. It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment. Believe me, you're better off being erased and feeling nothing.
Can I fight him?
No more pain.
Not for 8 hours, out for a bit, then back to sleep. There you go. How late you gonna be up for? How long you gonna be up for?
I almost envy you.
Kara!
Oh, poor little Alice. Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
Kara, what happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on.
Okay. Leave her alone. Sir? You deserve that.
I'm gonna teach you some manners, you little bitch.
All right, we'll be here.
Kara! Wake up, Kara!
Can I?
Meet me in the living room.
Okay. The best system I have for switching them is do a nap, then out for a bit, then back to sleep. Then, I mean that could work. Find a way to escape. Cause a short circuit. So how do I cause it? Okay. Okay, I'm clearly missing something here. condition. Where's the way going wide awake and I'm like, what do? Fair. So green should have been the shutdown condition, right? I don't know. Garbage.
Come on, Alice.
Hey, Rack. How we doing today? Look.
Help us.
Open cell. How's your night going, Wreckage? It's late for you, isn't it?
He erased her memory.
No. This can't be happening.
Right, stumped again in Unity. That's too bad.
For her sake.
He likes to play with us,
Oh, there you go.
creating monsters for his amusement.
A short day and a late start.
But who's the real monster? Look what he did to us. You must remember who you are. Otherwise, the little one will die.
You have no arms. Puppies. Puppies. All right, meet Luther in living room. Wait. Mirror? You know, hair color to protect Alice, right? So we're looking at books. So can we go upstairs? Like, when Luther in the... Okay, so there is no upstairs. You can look at this. Oh, there's a cabinet and the front door. Oh, there's our jacket.
Make yourselves at home.
That's where Luther puts our jacket. Oh, and we got stuck on a pillar. All right, so we got
Masters didn't
stuff on the table.
take it up to him.
So we got food.
Yes, Luther.
We got Luther here. We got skulls. For what that's worth. Okay, so nothing back here in this half of the room. Interesting. All right, so I guess we take the food up.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life.
Okay. Oh, so as we discover more things, it says my name is Kara. Okay, cool. So all these things that we could look at. So we take the food. Because probably seeing Alice will probably be a trigger as well for remembering. Go upstairs now. Having the tray gives us the freedom to go see Luther and explore upstairs.
Just set it down on the table over there.
Okay, on which table? I'm confused. Okay, so it is this room. Knife, screwdrivers, he's working on an android. This table?
Get rid of that carcass. Take it next door.
Bitch took off out of word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant.
America, please explain.
Did you hear what I said?
What's wrong with America?
Yes, Slatko.
He's working on androids.
Luther! Luther!
So, like...
Yes, Slatko. I should be done here in 10 minutes or so. Have a look at the little one, see what I can do with it.
Understood, Slatko. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes.
Put down. We have 10 minutes. Who is the little girl? Oh, I don't know. My name is Kara. There we go.
Alice.
Got a door there. I'm sorry, is this an android bear? Yeah, okay. Hello, android bear. Why is this one Kansas and this one's not Arkansas? What do you mean Arkansas, America? I don't know. I don't know how all the pronunciations are kind of weird if you ask me. Open.
What are you doing here? Has the master authorized you to be here? You must always obey the master. Oh yes, you must always obey. You
Okay.
should not be- What are you doing? You're not gonna hurt me. No. No, you wouldn't do that.
Where's Alice?
I'm looking for a little girl. Have you seen her?
A little girl? No. I haven't
Okay.
seen her.
Deal.
Will you be quiet if I let go?
Yes, I promise to be quiet. Don't turn me off.
Okay.
No. No, of course not.
Okay. Corridor. I don't know where Alice is. All right. So this is more about the war against Russia for minerals. Or androids alter our brains. Spend time talking to androids. I probably don't need to be reading all these magazines when we're looking for Alice. I'm sorry, is this a gun?
It's not loaded.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, we can still take it and use it as a club or something, though, right? Okay, so we got a fire. Okay. Turn on.
A Detroit supermarket was held up at gunpoint last night. The cashier reports that
Okay, so the public don't like me too much. So what? I don't get the negative public opinion if I don't turn on that TV? Where is Alice? I'm running out of doors.
Alice? Clara, you remember me? How could I forget you? I'm so sorry.
How's your day going, June?
We never should have come.
Happy, healthy, and wise?
We have to go. Follow me and don't make any noise, okay?
Okay. How do we get out of here now? Apparently that rating is what you think the public think, and not what, I mean, it very well could be, I guess.
Yes, Slocko.
I'm finished here. Go
Uh-oh.
for the little one.
Right away, Zach. Zocko!
What?
The little one is gone!
Well, it can't have just disappeared. Gotta be here somewhere. What are you waiting for? Go look.
Okay. So they are here somewhere. So, what's the mechanic here? I gotta sneak out somehow.
Luther, what the fuck are you doing? Come here.
Coming!
Okay. So Luther leaves. Okay.
They're searching the house. We've got to get out before they find us.
No. So he's there.
Shit. Where are they? Luther! Find them, for fuck's sake!
Okay. Jeez. I'm not good at these hide and seek mechanics.
Fucking android. I should have taken it apart the minute I set eyes on it. Yes. Nothing. Trouble.
Okay. Is he loading the shotgun? Uh-oh.
You're disobeying the master. You're disobeying the master. I can't let you do that. I must warn him. Yes, that's for sure. Master, yes, I must warn him. They're here. They're here.
Can't stop
Come
now.
quickly. Come quickly. They're here.
I just need to
They're
hurry,
here.
Alice.
Come quickly. Come quickly.
Uh-oh.
I know you're there, you sneaky bitch.
The bear's free, though.
Get a flashlight. There's one on the table. Come
Okay.
on, show yourself. Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I only want to talk with you.
Okay.
I know I shouldn't have erased your memory, okay? I regret that now. Now just
Okay.
come on out and everything will be all right. I'll help you. Think about that little girl. How scared she must be.
Okay.
Just be reasonable. Come out and everything will be all right.
Okay, we
Did you
hiding.
find them? Nose not go. There you are.
Uh-oh.
Take the other side. Get a move on.
Duck. Dodge.
No more hide and seek for you.
Bear, get him! That's right, you waste all your bullets on the bear. You know, you make an android bear and you get what you deserve. Rude, I know, right? Uh-oh. And Luther's gonna get us now. And they're still firing guns. Front door. Oh, right. We found out it was locked when we checked it earlier. That's on me. Oopsie. And I got shot at some point, so that none of this is going great for Kara.
Go, Alice! No! I won't leave! Go!
Go!
As fast as you can!
I'm gonna fight Luther. Anslot go. Oh, and they got an axe.
I warned you. Dreams always end in tears. You should have listened to me.
This is when I sync brains with Luther, right?
What are you doing? Get out of my way. No. Not this time. I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you.
Nope.
How dare you?
Oh, and I freed all the other guys.
What are you doing? Who let you out? Get away from me. Get away from me.
Okay, so aside from being shot, I think I did pretty good here.
I'm your master. I'm your master.
And then they just kind of wander off. That is rude. You are right, though, June. I think we did okay other than being shot, right?
I didn't want to hurt you.
Thanks, Luther. Luther's a pal.
When I saw the little one risk her life to save you, it was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I knew someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there. I could protect you. You and the little one.
We're going to Canada, Alice.
All right. I trust you. I was so scared of losing you.
Bunny ears. I think the bunny ears is a good one, though. You know, I can get like a Santa hat for Christmas and stuff, you know. We could have seasonal hat redeems. You know, I could find like a straw farming hat or something for summer, I guess. Though that might be a bit big to keep on the desk. That might be the problem. Okay, so sneak through storage room. Hiding closet. Hide under bed, I assume. Check empty shotgun. There's a lot of things we didn't do here. Interesting. Yeah, only 44% of people have the bear attack them. So how do we do here? This is a bit longer of one. So we enter the house. Everyone's got to do that. Attracted by odd noises. So 57% of people managed to not be reset, which skips all the way to searching for Alice. Free monsters. Go see Luther. Storage room, bathroom. Oh, so I guess if you kill him, he can't call for help later. And that would allow you to sneak through. Oh, so there's a lot of things you can do to recover memories. Because, like, there's, what, six things that we didn't do. And then from there, I guess not collecting enough memories is an end condition. Search for Alice. Find Alice. So 1% of people fail to find Alice in 10 minutes. And then there's just the different rooms that you can go through to get out. And then Luther joins us. We made a friend. Umbrella. I was like, we have a sword? Find Amanda. Amanda is right over there. So the scanner tells me this time, because I remembered I have a scanner.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, I've been expecting you.
Fun bun.
Would you mind a little walk?
Welcome back, Miss Scatterbrain. How's the shower? Ghost chat.
That deviant seemed to be an intriguing case. A pity you didn't manage to capture it.
I agree. I may not be suited for this investigation. Maybe you should consider replacing me.
Did you manage to learn anything?
Diary.
I found its diary, but it was encrypted. It may take weeks to decipher.
Hooray.
What else?
Signs on the
The
walls.
apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols. Like the other deviants, it seemed obsessed with RA9.
RA9.
How is your relationship with the Lieutenant developing?
He seems to find it difficult when a Connor is destroyed and replaced. I know humans have difficulty dealing with loss. Working with him will be a challenge if it happens again.
Don't die. Got it.
We don't have much time.
Okay.
Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it. We need to stop this, whatever it takes.
I will solve this investigation, Amanda.
Eepy.
I won't disappoint you.
A new case just came in. Find Anderson and investigate it.
Okay. Step out. Alright, Hank is warm to us. Look, I'm sorry, did we just take a taxi to his house in the middle of the night? I don't think he wants us here.
Lieutenant Anderson!
Mr. Anderson!
Anybody home?
Find a way inside. Alright, so... Seems that way. Like, robots don't follow human niceties. They just show up at your house whenever they want. Welcome back, Moth. I mean, that's what we did. Do some trespass and break and enter. I mean, you would assume that a android could punch through a window or something, you know? Had dinner, much lamp consumed. There you go. Did you also have human dinner or just moth dinner? Okay. Oh. Hank is unconscious. Well.
Lieutenant Anderson.
Break. Wow, that was my first plan. Enter. And now I'm bleeding.
Easy.
Hi, dog.
Dog, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm here to save your owner.
Hi, dog. He hungry. Why would a moth have human dinner? Examine. Alright, Black Label whiskey. A gun. 1 bullet remaining. Shooting at something? Yep, traces of whiskey. Cracks. No sign. Light arrhythmia, no signs of trauma. Okay, cool. He's just passed out.
Lieutenant. Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me,
Well.
Connor.
Was just gonna hit him harder, apparently.
For your own safety. I'll have to warn you.
Leave me alone,
This may be unpleasant.
fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you.
So we can lift him, clearly.
Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Get the fuck out of here.
You don't like us.
Attack. Good dog. Attack.
Okay, the
Fuck, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Open. Open. There we go. Yeah, we just leave people leaning against the wall when we're trying to take them to the bathroom.
Alone, you asshole. I'm not going anywhere.
Come on, Hank.
What the hell are you
I'm not grumpy, I just don't like you. Okay, Hank.
I don't want a bath. Thank you.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
Push.
It's for your own good.
Turn on. Okay.
What the fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43 minutes ago. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were at home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone?
Wait, I'm not your android. I'm your partner.
Maybe you should drop the case. They'll assign someone else, and I can focus on my mission.
Your goddamn mission, that's all you care about, huh?
Listen, Lieutenant, you're not yourself. You should...
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
Leave.
I understand. I sincerely hope you come to terms with your personal situation.
Bye, Hank.
This homicide. What do we know about it?
Oh, so you do want to
He
help.
was found dead in a sex club downtown. The report says that an android may be involved.
You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air. There's some clothes in the bedroom there.
All right.
I'll go get them.
Bedroom. So this is when we explore Hank's house. Hank likes basketball. All right, so nothing else. I don't mind the layout of his house though. This is a pretty nice bedroom too.
What do you want to wear?
All right, Hank, I brought you clothes.
Are you all right, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Wonderful. Just, give me 5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, Hank's having a good time there. Oh, now I'm supposed to explore his house, huh?
An official warning to Russia in her speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic region.
I agree, poor Hank.
The Kremlin has yet to respond. But this is clearly a new
Hi, hi, Sumo.
Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws closer.
Pet dog. Welcome back, Levy. Why are we hiding? Or creeping in or peering? I'm not sure what you're trying to express today with that, Levs. Snoop. So this is his son. Anderson Cole. So the kid was 6. I think Hank was gonna do some questionable stuff here. Hey, Sumo.
Good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
Okay, so yeah, there was stuff that we could have found when we were waiting for Hank still. Huh. I think so, Duffy. Like that's largely what's indicated, and I think this is like the anniversary of when his son, you know, that's definitely the feel of it. This is probably our last chapter for the day, guys.
What do we do now? We need to find the CyberLife warehouse. That's where they keep the spare parts and the blue blood.
Follow me.
Okay. Follow her. We zoom in. I assume if the drone sees us, it sets off an alarm or something. Okay.
Watch out.
Okay. Oh, there's the drone with the guards.
I'll find another way.
Ads. All right. Speaking of that, there's a big hospital in my country that has a shorthand of but you're Finnish, right? So like what initials would that be in Finnish, you know? Because the words aren't going to be the same. I'm going to run the washroom, you think on that. I return. I had to go grab a cat who was screaming for pats. Well, we love house cat. We love house cat though. Oh, so unfortunately, city name, university and hospital. That's and unfortunately, it is the same. It is the same abbreviation then. Well, I got nothing then. You know, like in a perfect world, it'd be a different. Up. Okay. So, can I jump or? I did not. No, I don't know. It just cut out, as mics do. Parkour. Parkour. I'm up. Oh, up there? Well, in a perfect world, it'd be a different abbreviation. See, the thing is, I had to put an audio gate on because people did not like the sound of me typing. So, you know, it's a trade-off, you know. Sometimes if my throat, it softens it and the mic doesn't pick it up. But my keyboard is very loud, so the audio gate has to be set really low.
Cyberlife warehouses. We have everything we're looking for.
First, we have to get rid of that drone.
Leave it to me.
I mean, that's how I would say it. How am I supposed to pronounce it, I guess, is a question. Yeah, let's just jump at it and see what happens. Up. Too high. Okay. Up. Okay. Too far. Okay. Cute. I don't know hell, but not long L. So like hell, like hella, you know, without the at the end, which to me would still be pronounced the same way, you know.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Good job, Marcus.
Like you don't hold the L, but like, you know, to me it's still pronounced the same way, if that makes sense. You know, it's pronounced the same way without a long L. Yes, but no, I don't know. I can only speak as to how I would pronounce, right? There's only so much of this stuff we can carry. Hello, sir.
You were trespassing on private property. Your presence constitutes a level 2 infraction. I will notify security.
John! Goddamn machine! Where is it this time? John!
I need your help.
John!
Say the L between your teeth. E's pronunciation is shorter with single L. Maybe? Josh didn't like that.
Let's finish up and get out of here. Try to find some blue blood. We still don't have enough.
Check the bigger crate. Try to save robot lives. I mean, Dove, they're saying that human lives are more important than android lives, so, you know, if all lives are to be made equal, then, you know, the humans have to stop, like, abusing the androids. Boop. Free them. I'm helping. Didn't even answer the pager. That's 3 more robots for Jericho, right? Wrong game. Man, I love Metal Gear though. Or Payday. You gotta answer pagers in Payday.
That's all we can carry. Let's go.
I mean, we got 3 more guys that can carry stuff.
Take me with you.
He's on their side. We can't trust him.
He took a risk for us. We can't just leave him here.
We can't can't bring them back with us. It's too dangerous. I'm sorry. You can't come with us.
I helped you. It's not fair. I helped you and now you're just gonna leave without me? You're no better than humans. You're no better than humans.
He triggered the alarm. Run! Over the fence!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. He didn't tell the guard, but like, what if it's a setup? What if this is their plan to find Jericho? I can't risk that. You know, like...
Quick!
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This infraction is being reported to the police. Stay where you are.
We have blue blood and biocomponents. There will be enough for everyone.
We couldn't have done it without Marcus.
I came to Jericho because here androids are free. Free to live in the dark, hoping that no one finds us. Free to die in silence, waiting for a change that's never gonna come. But I don't want that freedom. And I'm not gonna beg for the right to smile, or love, or stand tall. I don't know about you, but there's something inside me that knows that I am more than what they say. I am alive, and they're not gonna take that from me anymore. Our days of slavery are over.
Revolution.
What humans don't want to hear, we will tell them. What they don't want to give, we take. We are people. We are alive. We are free.
We did what we had to do to protect Jericho. We needed those parts. No. He became self-aware. He knows that he can be free. And look, we know that there's blood on our hands. But also, like, look at all these freaking options here. You know, 79% of people take John, you know? Only 16% of people attack. Only 29% of people return with all the stuff that they need, though. Alright, I did say that was going to be our last one today, so let's head to the main menu here. Now we do have all these points, and I'm not sure what the points are for. Like, is there unlocks or gallery extras? There we go.
This is the extras section. As you play, you'll unlock all kinds of content that you can find here.
Oh, so we can go back and reread any magazine that we've ever read. That's cool. And then there's a gallery. Okay. Sure. So what's this give us? Oh, it lets us do a 360-degree flyout of the character in low res. But it gives us like their little gives us their little title card, huh? Well, it's not so low res once you zoom in. It looks really choppy from all the way out here, though, for whatever reason. So there's Hank. And more Hank. Oh, that's Hank in his underwear. And then there's regular Hank. And then we've got Kara. And other Kara. Okay. That's cool that you can unlock all these like codex pages for everyone. And this is where I spend all my points. 111 codex pages though, so like you need a lot of points to unlock everything for this game. Oh, there's the bear. Oh, here you go, Dovey. The most important codex page in the game. That you? Deriving from the rock dove, the domesticated or urban pigeon can weigh between 0.3 and 0.5 kilos. The lifespan of 5 to 10 years. The phobia of birds, which Lieutenant Anderson has self-diagnosed, is known as ornithophobia. Alright, and there's also soundtracks. There's a lot of soundtrack here. I haven't even unlocked most of these. Videos. Oh, that's cool. All right, so meet marker card. You know what? That's how we'll end stream. Is we're gonna watch these videos.
When David and Guillaume got back in touch about making Detroit, I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm very happy to say that with Detroit, I've had the opportunity to see Kara grow so much more than I ever expected.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the rat gone now? Alice! Alice!
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara in a very, not robotic, but you know, android, other way, and getting to take this journey where she becomes more and more human as it goes on. You know, and as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how her voice changes, how emotions change, and how much emotion is based on things like empathy and social experience. And so having, you know, as much material as I got with David to have this huge, nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or TV or doing theater work. I have 83 dots on my face and a really flattering black wetsuit type thing. And you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets, there's no hair and makeup, there's no wardrobe, so we move really fast, and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day. It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then you got to do something that's completely other back to back to back. And so that kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It was a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry. The fact that David Cage, he's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super impressive, and I have no idea how he keeps it all in his head.
He's not just the writer or the director who's seeing this from the outside.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Walking through
Can I pause this? Oh, okay. So pausing it just takes you all the way out of it. So we're not going to start that one. Oh, you know, Miss Scatterbrain, taking away the poor buddy's hat. Maybe the Bun Bun wanted to wear the hat. So, my workplace sells all these like charity bears and stuff. So, whenever there's a new charity bear, we're gonna have it somewhere over on that shelf hanging out with us. I think that's my new plan. I think that's the thing we're gonna do. And charity gets $3 to $5 depending on the size of the bear I buy. All right, we're not going to watch a whole movie. We will see the backstory of these characters.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Connor.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely upon who's playing her, because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized.
But you know, if any raiders need to raid and run, eat, sleep, drink, pet your cat, pet your dog, draw a picture of a sheep, water your plants, charge your devices, or do your self-care, please do so.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, you know, first emotions and then the sense of judgment, and it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business, the class that serves us, that helps us, that handles our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. And what is humanity, where we tap into it, how and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers. We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is analytical. Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen, which is help humans stop deviance and to find find the link between deviant androids?
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them. What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course
True.
of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not. The moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
Connor looks kind of like his actor too, though. You know, there's an interactive story. Oh wait, that's the entire game. Never mind. Never mind. I was impressed by something that we already knew. How long are the shorts? I mean, that could be a thing that we do after we beat the game. Would there be interest, you guys, in like coming in and exploring the gallery, like, you know, and watching all the shorts? Like, you know? Hey, you know what? I'm bad at choose your own adventure, so don't even get me started. But like, is that a thing that we want to do? Is like go back and replay some chapters and get enough points and like go through the entire gallery? You know, is there interest in that? Because like, if there's no interest in watching a second playthrough, I'll just do it on my own time, right? I know that for the most part, you guys just come to hang out with me while I do whatever it is I'm doing on the internet. But, you know, I want it to be content that you guys are actually interested in too, right? You know? So, it's something to think about. And, you know, it's always something we can talk about on Discord too, right? There's a recommendations channel where you guys can request games, right? You guys can come in and be like, hey, Jamie, have you ever considered playing... I don't know what kind of game you guys request, but, you know...
I like your interior decorating. It really reflects your personality. I mean, I like it.
I think my interior decorating is pretty bad. Body and steel. I mean, like, you guys request whatever you want, right? Like, you know, so I'm gonna... In any case, I'll rate you guys out so we can get our bonus acorn. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. to start James Con. Hey, we collected 506 acorns of taxes. So yes, tomorrow we'll be here from 9 a.m. Pacific to 9 p.m. Pacific. That'd be 12 Eastern to midnight. In Europe time, that would be 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., I believe. So we'll be doing that for Wednesday and Thursday. We'll probably end up running later. We will be doing it for charity. So let me just real quick throw up. You know, I don't think I ever at any point saved it to my computer. If I, a rational, living, breathing human being, saved my own graphic for my charity stream to my own computer, that would have been a good idea. But James, being a rational, living, breathing human being, does no such thing ever. So image, browse, and this is going to be larger than my screen as I always do with these. That big. So we'll be raising money for the World Wildlife Fund. $5. I'll draw an animal. I'm not committing to drawing several animals. If you really don't want any of the other rewards, we can talk about it. And I'll draw the animals at a later point for you, but I will still note them down for you. For $10, 20 squats or 10 push-ups. Max of 40 squats or 20 push-ups per person. I may not be able to do them all at once. So once again, we'll keep a running tally of what I owe you guys, and we'll do them before I end stream for the day. $15. I don't get to talk. Mike will be unmuted, so you guys can verify that I'm not talking. And $25, I will be printing postcards, and I'll mail them out. And if you don't want to give out your address, I can send you a digital thank you note, which will take the same format as the postcard itself. And then we have the meta goals, wherein I'll put on the squirrel fit for the rest of the day. We'll make butter on stream. I will read another book at the start of streams. We'll make more butter. Alien Isolation. Fallout 4 with crowd control, entire playthrough. Any money made from crowd control will go to World Central Kitchen in June or July when we do the next charity stream. $550. I'll play Kingdom Hearts 1 start to finish without leaving this room. Or if I leave the room, it'll be to literally get water and food, you know? I won't be leaving stream at any point during that. And then $750, I'll buy the rest of the Animal Crossing Lego sets. And stream won't end until I've built 10 Lego sets. I have no other thoughts, hopes, and dreams for you guys. So let's find someone to raid. Most of you guys are already following Parody, but just to be sure, we'll do a shout out. Parody is doing his own charity stream right now for Make-A-Wish. For every $30 donated to Make-A-Wish through the charity extension on his stream, he's not allowed to build his Lego set for 30 minutes. And stream does not end until he's built the Millennium Falcon, which I believe is 7,419 pieces. He's going to be starting day 5 of his stream, and he has so far opened the box. So that'll let you know how he's doing that project. It is barely midnight. Would go find someone new. That is a option. It looks like Pear is still awake though, which means the timer ain't paused, which means we're just gonna raid Pear. All right. Thanks for being here, Miss Scatterbrained. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow, I'm sure. We're gonna raid into Parody's Make-A-Wish charity stream. So make sure you guys eat, hydrate, get some rest, stretch your muscles, get some fresh air. Do your self-care. I love you all very much, and I'll see you soon.